Okay, so what we have going on here, we're on the end of page 514, and we're getting ready to move on to page, we're at the little document at the top of page 515. And at the bottom of page 514, he says modify wall locations by selecting a wall and then using the temporary dimensions to adjust the height of the dimensions. And then he talks about if you go to manage, you could make your temporary dimensions, because he wants you to dimension to the face of the wall. So you can make the temporary dimensions go to the face, hit OK. So if I clicked here, now you'll notice the temporary dimensions are going to the face. So to get to the outside, I just click it and it toggles it to the inside or the outside of the center line. Now, it's good to do this a couple times because it helps you understand how temporary dimensions work. But if we have some serious dimensioning to work with here, I'm going to recommend we use the real dimensions for adjusting the width of it. Now he tells you not to do the real dimensions, to use the temporary ones, but we can always erase them if we don't want them after we're done with it. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to hit annotate, and I'm going to hit align, and I'm going to make sure that I pick not the wall center line because he wants to do wall faces. So we're going to pick wall faces, and we're just going to go to the face of the wall, and we're going to draw some dimensions. And you're going to see I can get my dimensions done really quick with this tool. It's a lot faster than using the temporary dimensions. The temporary dimensions are okay for like doing one or two things, but they're not okay for doing the whole plan. So now I'm going to do this one and this one. And I'll let you go through and put the dimensions on the rest of it, but I'll just show you. Now our strategy, here we've got an 8-inch generic wall. Our strategy is to go in and work our way clockwise around the building. We're going to start at one corner. So I'm going to go back into the modified tool, and we're going to start at this corner. So this dimension is supposed to be 28. So I'm going to say that for now, I'll just move this. The wall that's going to get moved is the one that's highlighted. It's not going to move the wall on the right. It's going to move the one that's highlighted. So rather than having to click this temporary dimension witness line to get it out to there, since I put the permanent in, it's just going to save me some time. 28, enter. And now I've got a 28-foot dimension there. Now what I want to do is work my way around. I'm going to do one more dimension here. I'm going to go back into annotate. I'm going to do one here and here and here. So now he wants us to make the garage setback 4 feet from the rest of the house. So we're going to just, in this case, we're going to move the garage wall, and we're going to pick this as our corner point of the house we're starting. So let's go ahead and make that one 4, because that's what he wants it to be. Okay, so I've got a 4, I've got a 28. Now, this next one, we're going to slowly work our way around like we're going around the clock. If you start jumping around and fixing dimensions, you will end in tears. You'll drive yourself absolutely bonkers. So what we want to do is, this is our fixed corner. We're working our way around. This is the wall we want to move. So we're going to change that dimension to 48 space 8, enter. And then we're going to work our way down here. This one is supposed to be 4 feet, and it already is. And then this last one is supposed to be 7'4". So again, we don't want to move this because it's going to screw up our dimensions back to the left. So we want to make sure this one's highlighted. Click on that dimension. And so you see, I'm ignoring the temporary dimensions because it's easier to just work with real dimensions. Now, what happened here is, see what happened is we were so far off that it's saying that element is reversed. So I'm going to cancel that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over to where, closer to where it needs to be, so that when I bring this back to 7'4", Oops, let me click on it. And I'm gonna just wait here. I don't want to confuse the computer. So what I'm going to do is move that wall temporarily out of the way until I can come in and type 7 space 4. And then you're going to work your way around doing the same thing that I'm doing. Does that all make sense? Nod your head. Okay. So put some real dimensions in it, work your way around the corner. The next one you're going to do is you're going to highlight this one here. And you're going to change that dimension to be 28. And then you're just going to keep doing that all the way around the corner. And then you'll be like starting from a good foundation. Okay, thank you. I'm going to stop my video here. Hopefully this helps somebody else.